today we're going to be reviewing and practicing lattice multiplication. So when I think of lattice, I think of an apple pie. I'll show you why. I didn't leave myself very much room. Multiplication. So I think of an apple pie right here. My favorite kind of crust that goes on top has some that go like this, and then there's weaving in and out ones that go this way. And so that's my apple pie picture. It kind of looks like a number grid, doesn't it? And so that's where the term lattice multiplication comes from. We need to draw a picture that looks similar to that. So I'm going to demonstrate 45 times 3, and I want you to go ahead and follow along with me in your notebook. So to get started with my lattice, I put my bigger number on top just to keep myself organized. So how many digits are in my biggest number? 2. So I know that I'm going to need to have 2 boxes that go across, and then I'm multiplying by 3. So how many digits is that? Just 1 digit, right? So I know that I'll have 1 box going down. So then I can fill myself up here. So I've got 2 digits multiplying it by 1 digit. Okay, so go ahead and draw your 2 boxes just like that. And then I need the lattice part, the part that goes across, and that's the tricky part, especially when you don't have a number grid to work off of or boxes. Easiest way I know how to do that is I'm going to draw diagonals through. So I'm looking here at this top corner and then this corner here, and I want to draw a dotted line that goes diagonally right in between there, and then I extend it down, and then my line here, and I extend that down. And when I multiply lattice, that separates my 10s and my 1s. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so as I have my digit 5 and my digit 3, they share this same box right here, and that's where I'm going to multiply. So 5 times 3, friends, is 15, which is 1 10 and 5 ones. Okay, then I'm going to share my box here. 4 times 3 is 12, so that's 1 10 and 2 ones. So then I'm going to add along my diagonals here. So I can cross out these digits here so that I don't get them mixed up. I have 5 plus 0 or nothing else. I just drag that down as 5. Okay. Along this diagonal, the digits are 2 and 1. What is 2 plus 1? And then I have 1 all by itself, so I'll drag that 1 down. So 45 times 3 is equal to 135. Okay, right underneath there, I want you to go ahead and check that with partial products. So I'm going to do 45 times 3. 3 times 40, friends, is 120. And 3 times 5 is 15. So I can add up those partial products, and if I did everything correctly, I should end up with that same answer. Bama, 135, 135, 135. Check. Right? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one, and this time I'm going to give you a chance to try it on your own. I am just looking for you to try the lattice on this one. Okay. So friends, let's go ahead and do 89 times 7. So I know I'm going to have 2 digits by 1 digit. So when I set up my lattice, I need a box that's 2 wide and 1 going down, connecting. Okay, so I see most of you have this. So as we take a look here, we had 9 times 7, which is 63. And then 8 times 7 is 56. So then adding along my diagonals, I have 3. And then this is where it got a little tricky, right? We had 6 plus 6, which was 12. Did I put 12 in this box? I have to carry the 1, that's right. So I've got 6 plus 6 is 12. So that's 2 ones, and then I carry the 1 right here in my next box. So then I have 5 plus 1 is 6. Did you get 623? Yeah. Alrighty, rock and roll. Okay, so friends, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the same thing with 2-digit multipliers. So you probably have some space underneath. I'm going to go ahead and erase. Alrighty, so let's do the same thing with 26 times 34. So as I look here with 26 times 34, I know I'm going to have a box of 2 long and 2 deep as well. So that tells me I've got 4 digits I'm multiplying, 4 boxes will be needed there. So make a rectangle and set up my boxes here. So I have 26 times 34. It does look like a window, doesn't it? Okay, and just the same, this is where it gets a little tricky, especially if you don't have a grid. You want to connect by diagonals here. Okay, connect by diagonals. So those all should line up for a diagonal that goes through 2 boxes, and then my diagonal here. Okay. Okay, so I've got my grid set up. Let's go ahead and do this together. I'm going to do my 3 times my 6 and my 3 times my 20 first. Okay, so 6 times 3, friends, is 18. And then 2 times 3 is 6. So that's 0 tens and 6 ones. Then I have my 4 times my 6, my 4 times my 2. So 6 times 4 is 2 tens and 4 ones, right? And 4 times 2 is 8. So that's 0 tens and 8 ones. So now I'm ready to add along my diagonals. So I have 4, I have 8, 16, 17, 18. So that's 8 tens or 8 ones. And I'll carry a 1 right here into my tens column. So then I have 6, 7, 8. And then just my 0, so I don't need to carry that down. So 884. Okay, let's go ahead and check that, friends, with partial products. My teams of 20 plus 6. My teams of 30 plus 4. So I have 4 times 20. What is 4 times 20? 80. 4 times 2 is 8, and then 1 0. 4 times 6 is good. And I'm done with my 4 times my 20 and 4 times my 60. I've got 30 times 20 is 3 times 2 is 6, and then 2 0. So what is it? 600. That's right. And then 30 times 6 is 6 times 3 is 18, and then 1 0. Good. 180. So I have 4, 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18, just like I had up here. And 6, 7, 8, 884, check, check, 884. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and do one more then that has a 2-digit by 2 digits, and then we'll move on. So I'm going to erase here. I think that you probably might have run out of room, so go ahead and turn that page. She ran out of room. Okay, so go ahead and show me, guys. Let's do 25 times 31. So remember, we're going to have 2 digits by 2 digits, so I need 2 wide and 2 long to set this up. I'll give you a minute or so to go ahead and solve that. Guys, real important that you've got a digit above each box and a digit next to each box, right like that. Okay, let's go ahead and check this. So as we take a look here, I'm going to go ahead and multiply my 3 times my 5, my 3 times my 2 to start off with, getting this first row done. So 5 times 3, friends, is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, so that's 0 tens, 6 ones. I'm done with my 3. Now I need to multiply my 1 times my 5. 1 times 5, friends, is 5. 0 tens, 5 ones. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So that's 0 tens, 2 ones. So as I add along my diagonal, 5, bring that down. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. Do I need to do anything with that 0? No, that would have been 0 thousands, and we don't have any. So 25 times 31 is 775. Raise the roof if you got that, guys. All right, you can go ahead and say goodbye.